LFF, it is I, Ref Dave, not the boss of everything, just your normal SRG referee, here to kick off one of my favorite things to do on a Friday, and that is talk with all of you here on Big Picture Premium presents StarPower, the best show in the SRG universe. And you know why it's the best show in the SRG universe? Because we have the best people in the SRG universe. So without further ado, when I say best people, you know who I'm talking about. And that is one of my wonderful co-hosts. And that is Mrs. HR. Hi, HR. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I had a great day. I went skiing all day. It's still very cold here in the Midwest, but life is good. And life is about to get better because we're all about to get a dose of one of my other favorite co-hosts, someone that may use words that can demonetize us, but we shrug our shoulders and say that's fine because, yes, we're talking about Swaggy. Swaggy!
What up, baby? Hey,
talk to us, bud. How was your week?
When Ref Day was talking about skiing, he didn't tell you he was in the bathroom when he was doing that, you know.
That is not true.
Love and miss you guys. Captain Con was a hoop, but I'm glad to be on screen with the rest of you. I hope you peasants are having fun in the chat. How are you doing today?
Yeah, there's a few people out there. Let's throw it out
I
there.
have a question.
Yes,
How
yes,
do you
go
go
ahead.
skiing in a bathroom?
All right, so when three boys love each other very, very much, the boy in the middle will grab the boy on the left and then the boy on the right.
Bulls.
And then they'll and then they'll play shake weights.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I'm not going to bring my special guest on after that. We're going to have to talk about something else before we have a more appropriate introduction. So yes, you were at Captain Con, both of you, right?
Yes.
I'm very sad I missed it. I will say I broke my record. I reffed 13 indie matches in one day.
Wow.
One day, 13 matches. I was dying. It was miserable. I will not do that again. But there we are. So since we're not talking about genitalia, I think it is time we can bring on our guest because we are going to talk Captain Con. We are going to talk about that event and all the things that rocked the SRG. And one of the, I think, best stories and best surprises, of course, we had to book and get on here to this show. Let's bring on our friend Amanda, but you might know her better as her amazing moniker, may I say. What a great name. Maybe we'll get the story of that. But the CAC Old School winning and CCC finalists, Sundown Moon.
Hi.
I love how
Hi.
we're gonna make you.
Hello.
And before anyone talks shit, I will take all the technical blame for cameras and things. We couldn't quite get it figured out, but we have her here, her presence, her voice, and her story will sing much louder than seeing any pictures. So we're happy to have you in presence and voice.
Yay. I think my family might be watching this.
All right. So
And
sorry.
look at this,
Oh my
look at
God.
this jerk right here, Mr. Italian Bombata.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, my dad's gonna hear that.
Oh geez.
Oh God. I love
And
you.
I think we have some new viewers tuning in. See, you're drawing dimes already. We knew it would be the best booking. So,
Oh,
all right. This show is kind of about you. We will get to Captain Con and get to all those things. But for the people that may not know you, could you maybe talk a little bit about your history with the SRG universe, the card game, maybe how you got started, maybe how you came up with that amazing name, and kind of what led up to this weekend and the big events that have been happening?
Oh boy. Well, I really have to thank Le Penguin, for the most part. Longtime friend since high school, but we reconnected a few years ago, and ultimately, he told me about Super Show. I didn't really care about Super Show, if I were to be honest. And I'm just like, okay, sure. So I went to Tabletop Con with him in 2024. And yeah, really, I was demoed the Rising Sun, which is actually how I got the name Sundown Moon, because I put it reverse. So reverse of Rising Sun is Sundown Moon.
A true Super Show name,
Yeah.
born from the cards themselves. That's excellent.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of Sailor Moon either. I wanted to get that out of the way. I just wanted to get that out of the way. It's not related to Sailor Moon, but I can see obviously the resemblance. But no, it was really the Rising Sun that was inspired by the name. But yeah, Le Penguin really opened many doors for me, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today. Really.
So did you play any other card games?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I have a huge background with Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm tattooed with the Millennium items on me. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Was really my biggest introduction to TCG games to begin with. And really, like, that was really the only TCG game I played. I never thought to be involved with any TCG games, like, ever, like, after Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I retired from, not retired, but I never even played it seriously, more competitively. I was more of, like, a anime watcher, manga reader for Yu-Gi-Oh! And the RPG games of it for the most part. But it was really shocking to me that I even liked another TCG game later on in my adulthood. But I have no regrets, because I'm here, and I feel like I love both Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Super Show game, like, even more than I like ever intended. And I'm reliving a lot of my childhood in it. So really, like, it's so inspiring. Yeah.
What a jerk. Horse, this is why you have no friends, Bombata. 0 friends.
this is why Schmidt's the only one who likes you, Bombata. All right, so I actually have a question. I wanted to lead up to two things. First one, which Sailor Scout was the best, and why is it Jupiter? The second question is, which gaming tournament smell worse, Super Show or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Wait, what's worse?
Yeah, which one does it smell worse?
Which one's worse? Oh, you can't do that to me.
Yes, I can.
No,
have you ever talked to Swaggy before, ever in your whole life? Isn't he in your area?
No. Wait, so you're asking me if I
No, so first things, who is the best Sailor Scout? Because you said it wasn't from Sailor Moon. Which is your favorite Sailor Scout, and why is it Jupiter?
Dasha. My cat's making an introduction. I'm sorry.
Hi, Dasha.
No, okay. So actually, believe it or not, my favorite Sailor Scout is Sailor Mini Moon.
You love Ratty Mini Moon. I love that for you. That's great.
I love Sailor Mini Moon. She doesn't get enough credit, first of all, and second of all, she's great. She's a badass, and she's very sassy. But yeah, so she's my favorite. What was the other question?
All right, so which tournament smell worse, Super Show or
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
smell worse. Oh my god, I totally didn't hear that part. Definitely, probably Yu-Gi-Oh, to be honest with you. Like,
Good job, Super Show.
I haven't smelled enough bad Super Show players. I don't know.
I think Swaggy has. I think Swaggy has smelled enough bad Super Show players.
Okay. That's fair.
No, I knew the answer was going to be Yu-Gi-Oh. I just wanted to hear.
All right. So, and when was this? You said Penguin got you in. That was a couple years ago.
Almost 2 years ago, in April of 2024.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it'll be 2 years.
Almost as long as me. I started that August, so we are about the same. Because I was saying I first heard of you because you won the Tri-State title. And I think it was a big deal because it was like, new player won the Tri-State title. You want to talk about that at all? How you went from, hey, I found a fun game at a convention to, hey, I'm competing for regional titles in this game.
It was kind of unexpected. Like, if I were to be honest, I really didn't have a lot of knowledge about the game even back then. So I was kind of just like, oh, do you wanna shoot your shot? Sure, I'll shoot my shot. And I was with Moonstar, right? So yeah, I won, which I just have no expectations. Anytime I have won, I just had no expectations. And then I win. So I'm just playing for fun, really, because I say over time, like, I got more experience at Super Show, but I kind of don't give myself enough credit either. I think that's part of the problem. So, but yeah, I never really focus on winning.
You don't win a CAC if you don't know what you're doing. So you at least know what you're doing. And Horace, despite all that shit talking he was doing when you got on, he was pretty adamant that it was your deck. He really didn't do no one really helped you. So I don't think anyone doubts that you have the knowledge to do this.
Yeah, like, over time I started, like, I'm always learning something new with this game. So like, I built my own deck, a bunch of them, but like, I built this deck for the CAC, and I built it on my own. Like, I don't really ask for help unless I absolutely need the help. Like, I like doing things independently, but I don't want to ask too much, so I usually like figuring things out on my own. But I'm really grateful to those that have helped me along the way. But yeah, I built the deck, and yeah. So,
do you know who this is?
Oh yeah, my friend Chris. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for tuning in.
Who looks like a buff version of Meeple? Who looks like a better Meeple? I love Chris.
Aww,
I met him I talked to him like twice.
Don't be mean to Meeple, Swaggy. Come on, man.
Listen, dead ringer. You can ask Drew Madsen, like, dead ringer for Meeple, except he's buffer and prettier. It's crazy.
Craig's getting pretty buff.
All right.
Meeple,
he is. Good job, Craig. All right. I have one more question kind of about general Super Show. And then if you want to share anything about, it's not all about the card game. If you want to talk interests or whatever. But I had one specific question because I have HR here as well.
Okay.
Generally, card games and communities like this are pretty male dominated. I think this community is pretty welcoming and cool and gives you platforms and things to do that. Do you feel any added pressure or any other difficulty or whatnot because you're female in this group having such success? Have you run into anything like that?
I had a feeling this conversation was gonna happen. But no, but like, to be honest with you, it wasn't until this past CAC I felt any sort of pressure like that. Like, for the longest time, like, I've just felt I was already welcomed. No one judged me for being a woman in the community. Like, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm just chilling with everybody. Like, I grew up with 4 older brothers. So honestly, like, it just felt like I'm hanging out with brothers all the time. It didn't feel anything weird at all. And then it became a little weird just this past weekend. We don't have to go too much into that. But basically, that really made me feel upset. And I I don't want that to dictate like moving forward, like where I stand in the community. Like if anything, I feel more empowered. Like
Yeah.
I want Sundown Moon to have a presence in the community. I want other women to feel accepted in the community. I'm also thinking to myself, where the hell are the other women that love wrestling? Why are they not playing this game? So the problem is, even though it may be male dominated, I think we should have more women more comfortable coming into this community. I already felt comfortable from day one, sure, but not everyone knows that. Like no one knows everybody. You know what I mean? Like we all know each other on a deeper level, I should say. Like we're all really cool people. We all have a big heart. So I want, moving forward, I want this community to really show that in a broader scale. You know, I don't want people to judge from the outside, especially it's wrestling, but because it's wrestling, everyone loves wrestling. So where are the women?
And women's professional wrestling is in a renaissance skyrocket era that it has never had before. So do you like actual pro wrestling, either the indies or the WWE, the big markets?
No. No, I'm gonna be honest. No, I'm not really big into watching it unless it's with you guys. Like it's more fun with you guys. I only give a shit. It's because it's with you guys. I don't give a shit about wrestling outside of Super Show. Like I know it's kind of weird to say, but really, I don't care. I mean, maybe I care about The Rock and John Cena, sure, but really, I just enjoy wrestling with you guys and the community.
Or you're here for the vibes. I love that.
I'm here for the vibes.
But also you told me some of the things you do like, and you can speak out, you know, there's a Venn diagram that a lot of, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh people and people that like Sailor Moon and anime and manga, like there is a lot of Venn diagram crossover from pro wrestling and that. So you're not alone in that group.
Yeah. And same with Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a weird power up. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. It's a weird, I don't know. It kind of reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit, like the community, I guess, because it's just like, you know, you look back on Yu-Gi-Oh and it's all about friendship and like togetherness, and like it's not even really about the card game and the earlier stuff. So I'm just like, wow, I feel very much reminded of my childhood and what I used to love and what I would have wanted in my friendships, and like the kind I've wanted. I didn't have a good upbringing, but to say the least, I've, you know, the books I've read and the anime I've watched like really were my friends. And it's funny to see that kind of translate in real lifetime with a community that is, you know, I think we're all, you know, nerdy and we all have our own upbringing. We have our own story to tell. And so I'm glad that we all kind of relate, you know, and I see that with you guys. And that's why it feels like I fit in very well without even trying too hard. And especially like it's hard to make friends as adults, I think, but we have communities like this that it's easier to make friendships now. And I think for a long time, you know, being in my 20s, I'm like, oh, well, life's hard. It's hard to make friends and it's hard to relate to people. But I feel like now I don't even have to worry about that, because I think this community with Super Show, like I found my place, I think. Sorry. Like,
oh, that's great. Who is Pickle Jenny?
Oh, that's Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Is that the one that's local to my area?
Yeah, she's in Westerly.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna be playing. Norseman just set something up. We're gonna be playing tomorrow. That's at 7 in Warwick, so it's gonna be lit. So hi.
All right. So if anyone else has any questions, I think we can always circle back. But I also wanted to hit on your recent run through the CCC.
Okay.
I know you had talked a little bit about you doing some of your art, and honestly. Kind of the two, in my opinion, favorites of the CCC got matched up in the first round against each other, and you were the one to come through victorious. So do you want to talk about the CCC and anything like there? And if you don't mind, while you do that, I'll bring up one of your character art, or maybe
I'm down.
Like that.
Yeah. Just remind me, like it was a long weekend, so wait.
I have a question.
Yes.
So you drew your own art for your competitor, correct?
Yes.
Is this what
Do
we're
you
seeing on
have-
screen right
Yeah.
now? Is this what you
Do
drew?
you have a background in art, or is this like a self-taught kind of thing?
So I both self-taught, and I actually did go to University of Hartford, the Hartford Art
wow.
School. So I did go to art school. I have a BFA. I graduated in 2013, so it's been a long time. I was an illustration major, so digital art was not really a thing for me until like these apps like Procreate, which is what I used to make this. And I'm more of a traditional artist, like drawing, painting, all that stuff. But so using Procreate, it's a lot easier than I expected because I hate the idea of Photoshop. I'm not good with digital art at all until Procreate. So I'm really glad that we have easier technology for artists that may not like. Photoshop was hard for me to kind of comprehend. I feel like it's a lot to learn with that. But no, I was just experimenting with Procreate for a while before I made this artwork. I made like a whole 10-page comic, and then I started using Procreate for like shading and stuff. And I'm like, wow, yeah, this is actually not that bad. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I do miss using traditional medium like pencils and whatnot, but it is convenient to have this. At least like life is busier. So I could just use my iPad and my Apple Pen, and yeah, but yes, I am an artist, a full-on
awesome.
artist.
All right, and then I will pick up some questions from the crowd. So
Sure.
asked from our friend Brian Schmidt here. He wants you to know who would win a fight, Lemmy or God.
Who's Lemmy? Wait, who's Lemmy?
Yeah, who's Lemmy?
Oh man, we got a lot to teach everybody. That'll be a different show, different topic for another day.
Okay.
No, who's Lemmy?
Are we talking
Who's
about
Lemmy?
the guy who does the Triple H music?
Yes.
Oh,
He's
Motorhead
the lead
guy?
singer of Motorhead. You might know the Ace of Spades, or he did the game for Triple H's. And the correct response is Lemmy is God, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's a silly inside joke. I thought maybe he had something, but I was giving Brian Schmidt too much credit. So we'll go back to better things like people saying Amanda is so talented.
True facts.
True facts.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I am looking forward to drawing those finishers. I really have to brainstorm. Oh God, what did Bombada say? I just saw something.
Which job was better, selling eggs or catching horse piss?
Oh my God, it's so
coming from a guy named Horse, mind you. So answer this question carefully.
I know, because he literally said like, what goes on the internet stays on the internet. So I'm like, no, but they both have their pros and cons. So I can't really say which one's better because I think they're kind of on the same level to some degree. It's not too much work, but it's just yeah. I'm not gonna. I don't know how to answer that because they're both so. Bombada, fuck you.
There you go. That is the correct answer. You can always say Bombada.
You can always say Bombada, fuck you. Actually,
it is 100% the correct answer. So
next.
Okay, we'll bring them up as they go. But so CCC, you create this character. You are in the first round. You got matched up with El Gordo Americano, which I thought you and him were kind of the favorites based on you both being kind of within the community already. Neil East End Enforcer, and I also think the computer guy. What was he? The virus or the algorithm? It was one of those. And you come out of that, which I believe makes you a finalist, correct? Do you know what the next steps for the CCC program?
No, not really. I mean, I did have some ideas brainstormed this past weekend, so I have some sort of idea, but like I just don't know really what the next step is. Otherwise,
okay.
Do they still do tagging in the CCC?
God, I
do
hope
they make
not.
you tag people? Oh gosh,
No,
we don't know. This could be this new year, new CCC. Who knows? But if you haven't voted, the current round, I believe, is still live till tonight. So if anyone that has not voted in the next round CCC, go in there. There's 4 good people that you can.
There's Beekeeper and 3 other people.
Well, You can't
don't
name
forget
them.
about
You can't
the
bias
dude.
ourselves like that.
don't
I
know,
know. I know the dude is
And
in there.
Dizzy derailed dad. Dizzy
Yes,
derailed
Dizzy,
dad.
and I know Obsidian or Obsidious. So all four of them are in there.
Yeah.
So,
I just wanted to add something very quick.
Of
I
course.
forgot to mention, but it's regarding the art. So believe it or not, I actually wore that outfit in real life on my birthday 2 years ago almost. So that is a real outfit that I've worn. And so that birthday outfit became the inspiration for her outfit in the game.
Nice.
and is this
Face
character
mask too? Sorry,
Hmm?
Dave.
No, go
Face
ahead,
mask
Aisha.
too?
No, really. Right.
Okay.
So the bunny thing. So, how do I explain this? So it really started in 2010 when it became a nickname, like Bunny. Bunny became a nickname in my friend group. And yeah, I guess since then I kind of just figured, yeah, you know what? This was my nickname for a while, so I'll just incorporate that into the image of her. And yeah, it kind of just worked out. And then I was also thinking of what other inspirations, not Sailor Moon, but actually, believe it or not, Watership Down, if anyone knows what that is, that was actually the inspiration for the Black Rabbit mask. So if you don't know what that is, it is a book, and it's also a animated movie from the 1970s. Very traumatizing. No, but it's about rabbits. And essentially there's a god entity bunny thing. It's this bunny entity that's the Grim Reaper in the story, and the visual of it is so intriguing. And there's this scene that makes me cry every time I watch it, and I'm like, yeah, this fits the bill with the image altogether. I think that would work with her. So really that was my inspiration for that movie. Like otherwise
So is this character you, or is this character a persona of you, or is this a totally different thing altogether?
No, she's me.
She's you.
Okay. But yeah, I figured, but I just figured to mention, you know, that inspiration with the mask, because like I love Watership Down. It's a great film, even though it's a little scary. But but really, like that inspired me to finish her as the image of Sundown Moon.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we'll take that down. We will go back to our ugly mugs. Not as nice as your art, but all right. And then, so CCC was a couple weeks ago, and like you said, it's been busy. Captain Con was last weekend. So right. I don't know if you want to go right into your tournament, or maybe just talk about the whole convention. The three of you are here. I will use this time to go get myself a beer, and then maybe you can answer Schmidt's question here. Your favorite Pokemon and why is it Quagsire?
It's Wooper, first of all. No, I love
Wooper.
He knows I love Wooper. What the? You know, I love Wooper. Come on. Yeah, the CAC was just, oh my gosh, it was mentally taxing that whole weekend. But I mean, the win.
You all walked the higher class. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I had no expectations going in because it was just such a stressful weekend before I even played the tournament. So it was chaotic, but yet so rewarding at the end of it. So it's kind of a win, like even though it was mentally taxing at times.
I know you were definitely tired because when I walked in, you and Norseman were playing your faction war matches, and I'm like, oh, that looks heavy.
Oh, right, the faction war, yeah. So that happened too, but yeah. But yeah, my matches were all really cool. The stipulations were a little overwhelming at first because I'm not used to that many stipulations. So that was something I had to get thrown into, and it worked out. Well, obviously it worked out, but like, I just wasn't used to it.
Speaking of women that are amazing in the SRG universe, here's another one.
Hi.
Hi. I came in here for a few minutes to say congratulations. I am proud of you. Another female has made history in this game.
Yay.
I know. Is it only the two of you?
To one CACs?
Yeah.
I think so. I know Yaz won Gen Con and some other really big things, but we might be the only CAC winners.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm super proud of you. I can't stay, but I love you.
I love
And
you
your
too.
friend Jenny that you introduced us to at
Mhm.
Captain Con is coming to our locals, which is kicking off next week. We're super
My
excited
gosh.
about it. So
And
thank
I think
you.
Jenny's here.
Yay.
I think she's talking down
Pickle
below.
Jenny, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
her.
Oh my God, yes. So we're very excited to hang out with her and get our locals back up and running.
Yay.
So thank you for helping do that for us. Jenny, I will see you next Friday. Amanda, I love you.
Love you
HR,
too.
Dave, Swaggy, I love you guys so much.
Miss you, and thanks for saying hi.
Bye,
I miss
Ann.
you. All
Yes.
right, bye.
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 Well, that was nice.
That
That
was really nice.
nice.
That was actually part of the reason why I brought Jenny into the mix, because she's also, well, she's been a longtime friend of mine, obviously, but like she loves wrestling, like, and actually, I actually got her to start playing with me whenever I was visiting Rhode Island, just this past year. So she was really into it, and I'm like, why don't you just come by? So
Sundown Moon, you need and take Jenny, you guys need to go to an indie show, an actual wrestling show. Get a front row seat and actually sit there and experience the show. You got to do it at least
I
once.
do.
At
I
least
really,
once.
yeah, I really do want. I do want to go to a wrestling show in real life. Like, I definitely want to experience it for sure. Like, it looks fun to be a part of that in real life rather than watching it on TV. So, yeah.
And for anybody that hasn't been, it's the difference
shows are
between
top.
seeing a comedian in a huge arena and seeing a comedian in like a 20-person like comedy club. When you're in the 20-person comedy club, you're a part of the show. You're right there. You're yelling.
Right.
They're reacting with you. It's not like you're just a speck watching what's happening. You are the show when you go to a smaller show. So
Mhm.
do yourself a favor and check it out. Everybody that hasn't done that. So, all right, I'll turn off my indie promoting self. All right. So we talked about the run she had. We talked about that on Stat Card a little bit too. She kind of went through some big opponents to get to those matches and the stiffs. How did you pick the competitor that you chose for the old school CAC?
You know, I have to say it was really that competitor or another one that I'm very picky. I am so picky with the competitors I choose to play. So really, what, above average warrior, like, he just seemed simple enough. I'm like, yeah, screw it, like, I'll just choose the easiest one. And I didn't really have that many old school competitors anyway. It was just that one or another one, you know. So I was limited with my options. Yeah. It was just limited.
Okay.
And
You had the cards and you're picky about, why are you picky about your competitors? Is there a certain play style you like more than others?
So this is my weakness, but well, no, not really. I just don't like the ones with, like, oh, if you hit a card that says like fish or shark, like, I hate stuff like that. Like,
I feel you. I hate
same.
keyword comps too. We're in the same boat. We are in the same boat.
Yes.
I
don't do
hate
keyword
those kind
comps.
of gimmicks. I'm sorry,
Well, except
Steve.
for Hollow King, I guess.
I hate gimmicks like that. So, because I don't like reading the card like at the top all the time. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to, Dasha. Oh, here's the
Hi.
princess.
Hi, Doctor.
Yes. What I was saying was, well, I just don't read the name of the card really like often at all. So I'm just more focused. I'm more hyper focused on just the card play itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just me.
No, I think
It limits what you can play.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it does limit deck building. I feel like simpler gimmicks let things be open. Like, my thing is, like, I prefer to play stip agnostic decks if possible. So yeah, no, I understand the feeling. Like, sometimes just like keyword, if you say keywords, you literally don't have access to the entire card pool.
You feel like you're back.
You really don't. But yeah, I get your point on that, and I absolutely agree.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel bad. I'm sure there's a lot of great competitors with that gimmick, but I'm like, no, thank you.
No need to feel bad. All right, so you go through, you win this. That's amazing. Did anything else at Captain Con equal that kind of fun, that rush? What else was going down that you enjoyed about Captain Con?
Oh, I mean, I loved all the people I played with in Top Cut. And of course, going against Colby, like, he's such a great player. Like, I was really happy it was him. Like, I really respect a lot of people and I just, you know, anytime I played with him at Super Lucha as well, and he's just so challenging. Like Jesus, he's really great.
Player of the year for a reason. Player of the year.
Like really, I really have so much respect for how he plays the game, and I love not to say no one's challenging, but I feel like there's certain players that really just it's challenging. Wolverine. No.
Oh, sure.
But it's just no. Colby was great, and I anytime I play against him, it's always fun, and I learn something new. But yeah. Yeah.
HR, what was your favorite moment at Captain Con this year?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I was so stressed out and overwhelmed the whole time that I can't pick a moment. I'm breaking out in hives, and that's what I did all weekend.
So
I think I was more overwhelmed with Super Lucha's CAC than this one, which is really funny to me. But I was not as nervous this time around. I mean, like I said, I had no expectations going into the CAC. So.
Oh, I got to tag with Drew. That was my favorite part.
Oh, and I'm sure he loved that because he was playing a tag match.
Yep.
Yeah. Swaggy, what about you?
Oh, it's realizing that Amanda's going to win both the CCC and the CAC, so she's going to have to deal with competitors. And
no, okay. Well,
that hilarious.
But is the old school competitor? Do we know that?
I mean, if she wins the CCC, she gets one, and she just won the CAC, so that'd be two.
I'm pretty sure Boss said you could make whatever character you wanted.
Okay. Hold on. Can I just make something clear for 1 second, though? Like, okay, I don't want to win because I'm a woman. I'm just throwing that out there. I just want to compete fairly against anybody that's I'm competing with in the CCC. So please, like, just
no. Listen, no.
You know,
it's not because you're a woman. It's because it'd be the greatest troll of all time. I don't even need this win.
But the CCC is not. There are different rounds, and I don't think you have to worry about that because it's like a panel of your peers that did the finals last year. Like, I mean, it's not. There were women on it, men. It was a game designing panel of like 4 game designers. So it's not just a popularity contest because of that.
Right.
So if you are feeling guilt about that, you can shove that shit right to the curb.
It's not.
That is not the case.
The reason you'll win is not because you're a girl. It's because you're better than everyone else. Don't ever forget it.
It's because you're super likable.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Sorry. I just thank you. But I am really looking forward to the next round though, because of the ideas I've been building in my mind, and I can't wait to display that. So
I will say this, and I've never been in a CCC, but I've been around 2 people that have been in the CCC, one that has won one, and it very much helps to have a team of people to kind of run your ideas through. So the only advice I would give you as someone that knows a thing or two about making promos and videos and things is get an idea, run it by some trusted people, refine it a little bit, then put it into action.
Okay.
Don't feel like it has to just come from you. There's a reason those people want you to succeed, and use your team. It's not just all on you.
Okay.
If anybody else in chat has Captain Con moments, here's one from the Norseman who, congrats, gimmick of the year. I believe he was in face paint for 38 of the 24 hours on Saturday. So he living the gimmick for sure. But HR, he has a story with you. Would you like to read this for the audience?
Yeah. Yo, my favorite moment with HR was World's event. OG Norseman into Fae Dragon. We've danced that dance so many times online. Getting to sit down and finally play that game in person. Amazing. That was amazing, Norseman. That was a great moment.
I can't wait to cheat on Norseman in person to beat him in something. That will make me feel very good. So, no, one of the cool things about cons is people, like you said, you're excited playing Colby. I mean, he fucking lives in California, and we're playing in Rhode Island face to face. That's one of the best things about the conventions of this game is to make those type of connections.
And meeting people you haven't met, like you have met them online, but meeting them in person is awesome.
Yeah, like I finally met you and Allie, and I love meeting people finally, you know, after maybe chatting online for a bit. Like I love meeting people in real life after talking online. Like it's such a great feeling.
It is. I'm way more awkward in person, but
no, not at all. You were wonderful.
All right, before there's a question about the CCC. Okay. Out of everybody left, do you even know your opponents? Who else could you be facing in the CCC?
Me? I don't know.
You don't know. You're so confident you're just gonna steamroll anybody.
She's
right?
gonna win it, baby.
Fuck all the rest of y'all. Go ahead, Swaggy. And then I'm just gonna win it all. All right. I'm not scared of anybody. That's the answer.
That's
okay.
Everybody's saying I finally got to meet Young Allergy, but I don't think I did. I had met Colby Cram before. I still don't know who Young Allergy is.
Okay, no, I lied. I did. There was something else that was more important to me at Captain Con. It was this boy right here. This boy right here. He was at a wrestling meet. He got 6th place at his wrestling meet, guys. I don't know if because he normally shows up to Captain Con with me, but so you guys know he said thank you guys for cheering him on and thank you guys for like using him. I think it was just me and Moonstar though, because of birds. Love all you guys.
Sundown, are you ready for a little extra fun outside of the Super Show confines?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we were gonna do we do Mount Rushmores, and we'll do that a little later, and we'll re-explain the rules to everybody. But we have something else special for you because I asked you what a good topic for the Mount Rushmore was, and do you remember what you said?
What I said?
Yeah, your suggestion.
I thought it was just like anime or something.
I think you said manga, right?
Manga, anime, yeah.
And I proposed that, and no one knew dick shit about that except you. So we could not put together. Swaggy knew, but me and HR were dropping the ball. So instead, we're going to do something, a blind rank. Do you know what blind ranking is?
No.
Okay. I'm going to give you 5 things.
Oh, no.
You have to rank them 1 through 5, but you're not going to know what the next thing is. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So the first thing you're ranking, 1 through 5 on the rank. The first thing is Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, hold on. Oh, so I'm ranking them.
Yes, you have to.
Oh,
you have
okay,
to
okay.
So Full Metal. That's all you get to hit. You got to give it. You got to put in a spot. That's why it's blind.
1 through 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1 being the best, and 5 being okay. Yeah. Does it have to be shonen? If it's shoujo,
no, we don't. You don't know the topic until we give you all 5. That's
okay.
That's like when I did this a million years ago. They gave me refs, and I had to rank them. And I knew there were refs, but I didn't really know what it was.
Okay. All right, I got it.
Okay, so Full Metal, you got to tell us our rank so I can record it.
Oh, I have to tell you.
Yes.
So I'm going to assume. Oh God, everyone's watching. Here's the thing.
It's your personal opinion.
Because I don't really know FMA very well. So
you give it a 5, I think, and tell all those people that love it to fuck off.
I think it's overrated anyway.
It is, but I know why people really do like it. So I can't really say it's bad. Like I know there's a really, you know.
It could be the 5 greatest things of all time. 5 is still good. It's just the worst of the 5.
But are there other anime?
You're gonna have to rank. You're gonna get 5 things. You're gonna have to slot them. So just give me. Go with your gut. Give me what number you think out of 5.
3.
3. That's a safe start. The next is One Piece.
That's going on 5. I'm sorry.
5.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I know what
One Piece is good, but it's so overrated. I'm so done with One Piece.
I think Chad agrees with you.
Okay.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, probably 4. Wait, did I already say 4?
No. You're gonna have a 1 and a 2 left.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put JoJo at 4.
4. Okay.
My kids love
Fighting Spirit.
What?
Fighting Spirit.
What the fuck is Fighting Spirit? I don't even know what that is.
So here's the trap we've put ourselves in.
No.
Whatever, if you don't put this at 1, the next thing is blind giving it 1. So, but hey, that's the game.
Wait, what's the last one?
You don't get to. You're gonna put it. You have to put this at 1 or 2.
Wait.
Spirit that we don't even know.
Is it gonna be Demon Slayer? If it's Demon Slayer, that's number 1. That's number 1 for me. If it's Demon Slayer, please.
I already told you.
The decision is it's gonna be 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Fighting Spirit, you want it 2 to give the blank 1.
Sure. Sure.
2 for Fighting Spirit. The last one is Demon Slayer.
Yes.
Demon
Let's
Slayer is
go.
your number one.
Let's
So your blind rank of a topic I'm not even sure that I pulled from someone that knows more about it than me, so I can't even tell you the topic. I might be able to tell you in a minute. Is Demon Slayer 1, Fighting Spirit 2, that we don't even know what it is, Full Metal Alchemist 3, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure 4, and One Piece 5. I think that's a respectable blind rank.
Thank you. No, I love Demon Slayer. Like, that's goated. I love it. Oh my god.
All right.
That's awesome.
Let's see. We talked Captain Con. We talked CCC. Sundown, is there anything else you want to talk about while you have this platform? It can be about anything.
I mean, I think the most important topics were spoken of, so that was important to me. You know, earlier with like women in the community and all that. I think that was very important for me to talk about, but I'm trying to think what else. I love this community so much, and it really like changed my life so dramatically, which it almost doesn't feel real half the time, because I also feel so safe to be myself and safe as a woman in this community, you know? So like I said, I hope it's not as intimidating on the outside. Like once you're in it, like it's hopefully not as intimidating to people that are trying to get involved with Super Show. But yeah, no, I'm really excited for the future of Super Show even. And I'm so happy we have Super Lucha, because I think that's fucking sick that we got Eddie Mort to make the artwork for the competitors.
Yes.
Like, and for me as an artist, and also growing up with that show, like it's a little eerie looking back, because we all watched it like what, 20 years ago. Like that was something we grew up with a little bit. And I'm just like, oh, this is a cool cartoon. Like, and then you kind of forget about it one day, and then suddenly it's like, oh, wait a minute, there's Super Lucha's Mucha Lucha's relevant again, you know? But because of Super Show, it became relevant again to some degree. And I want it to be relevant even more to new players who remember that show. And when Super Lucha started becoming a thing almost 2 years ago, when I got into the community, I was like, oh shit, like that's really sick. Like I didn't really feel the gravity of it at the time until now that everything's published. And I hope to see more of Eddie Mort's art in the community. That'd be cool. Yeah. I haven't, yeah, I don't know why I never asked Steve, like, how was it like talking to him? Like, I think he would be a nice person to talk to. Like, I definitely would have questions for him, but.
I was going to say it, but I know a guy that can set that up if you need to ask him questions. People do want to ask you questions. I've had a few reach out. I'm going to read them. This is from our New York phenom. I just want to say it's been awesome seeing Amanda flourish in the game and the community. Calais asked me if I was okay with her being my rising star. I gave him an emphatic hell yes. There's more to come for you, Amanda. You're just getting started.
Coach.
Oh, that's nice. So it's got to feel good.
Yeah, that feels great. And Jason's one of my best friends. He's such a great person, and I love him so much.
Yes, he's a great dude.
Soon to be featured on new Big Picture Premium show Beatdown, coming out through two-ish weeks away. So a lot of that will be coming out as we go. I'll take the cheap plug and the cheap heat there. Let's do Mount Rushmore in just a moment. I got to go grab one thing. I'm going to kick the show over to you three for about 2 minutes. I will be back, and then we'll run into the Mount Rushmore.
All right.
So, Amanda.
Yeah.
You're going to be one of the many. Well, I feel like that used to be more rare. I think it's more common now. But at one point, it was very rare to have a competitor in the game. You're going to be one of us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I will. One of us. What is next as far as Super Show for you?
Well, God forbid CCC, I win. I do have an idea in the mix. I'm not going to say what it is, but I definitely have an idea for another competitor, which I'm really excited for if I can make that happen. But yes, that is at least one goal to have. And then, like I said earlier, like I just I'm excited to see the future of Super Show and maybe what Sundown Moon could do, and my art, the freedom with my art. It's just weird. Like I really didn't think I would really be using my art for anything after college. So to kind of have the advantage of that now and just kind of the freedom with it, that's in this economy, like no,
That's right.
but it's just really like it's a luxury that not a lot of people can say, especially for artists that are struggling to even put themselves out there. Even this is the perfect platform for that. So even if other artists come into the community, like they could just make their own art. I know it's been done before with whoever else in the community that drew their own card, I guess, but it's just so like inclusive, like to artists that do want to put their art in something, so really this is really a very inclusive community for that. So yeah, it's mind-boggling to think about.
So I have a question. Are
Sure.
you gonna go the way of Mrs. Chibi and like be open for commissions?
Yeah, I never really I've done like a few commissions in my life, but it never really like, I didn't really do many, but it happens. But yeah, I would be now. Yeah, I would absolutely be down for commissions.
Very cool.
Guys heard it here first.
Heard it here first.
I thought of one good question when I was gone. I'm back. Sorry. I just barged my way back into the show. You had a very good rise, I think, a very good Super Show story, coming in, not necessarily needing to know wrestling, coming from background. If you had one piece of advice for a new Super Show player, what would you throw at him?
Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, like I said, I completely did not give a shit about Super Show. Really, I was just there to kind of just, sure, let me wing this. Fuck it. And then here I am. Like I give so much shits about it now, like it's my whole life at this point. Like I love it. I'm with my friends every week. I'm playing the game every week. And even if I'm not playing it all the time, it's like it's still there. Like the community's still there. And it's just a part of me now, but yeah, no, I just went in blindly, really. So really I kind of judged it low key a little bit because I'm just like, oh, I don't wrestling, whatever. Like, so yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. So that's what I have to say to that.
All right, there you go. Are we ready for our Mount Rushmore?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now you will choose the order. It's a snake draft, and we're all going to draft things until we have 4 of them. So I'm going to give you guys the topic. The topic is best place to watch a sunrise or a sunset or a moonrise. The best place to watch a sunset or a moonrise. Either one. So, Amanda, you're going to basically choose the draft order of how we go. We'll do 1, and then we'll go through. We'll snake draft back and forth till we each have 4. And it can be specific. It can be general, whatever we want to do.
So am I choosing?
You are going to choose the order of the 4 of us. So someone's going to pick first, second, third, fourth, and then we're going to pick in that order. And then the 4th person is going to have first choice and then roll back. And we're each going to get 4 draft picks to make our Mount Rushmore. So if you're confused, put yourself at the back of the line. And by the time it gets to you, you'll be good to go.
Also, you can snipe picks. So what ends up happening is like if something gets picked, you can't pick that.
So we'll all have different ones.
Okay.
So do you have an order of how you want us to draft?
Maybe like we did earlier with the anime. Maybe.
Okay, so you just have to pick the order of how we choose. We can go screen order. Do you want first pick? Do you want last pick? Where do you want to go? Because we're all going to play in this one.
I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just going to wing it. I mean, I have one answer.
Okay, so, why don't we put you first?
Sure.
And then who do you want to go second?
We can go clockwise. So Swaggy.
Clockwise. Okay, so I'm next. And
Oh
then
wait,
at least
oh,
on my screen.
Swaggy is oh no.
No, it's fine. I don't care. I'm good. I'm good wherever.
All right,
I was
so it's
pouring
going to
this on you.
be
Wait, that's the
Sundown, Ref
opposite.
Dave, HR, Swags last. Last is good, though, because you get a double pick. So that's not bad. All right. Sundown Moon, the place to watch a sunset or moonrise. Where are you picking?
The ocean.
Ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's classic for either one. So excellent.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to go next. Mine is kind of a piggyback on that, the same thing, but it's different enough where if you don't accept it, fuck you guys. The Great Lakes. The Great Lakes of Michigan are amazingly known for especially their sunsets. So if you have not seen a sunset over the Great Lakes, my suggestions would be Lake Michigan or Lake Superior. Those are the two best ones.
That's bullshit, Dave.
HR, what you got?
Can I pick the middle of Lake Superior since you said the Great Lakes? Can I pick Isle Royal?
Yeah, that's a location in the Great Lakes, but yeah, Isle Royal is an amazing choice. Yes.
Okay. That was the best.
Swaggy, you get two.
All right, yeah. So the first one, I didn't realize how pretty this looked until I took my road trip down there middle last year. The Appalachian Mountains in the Virginia area.
Wow.
Sunrises and sunsets there are really, really pretty. And on my backspin, I'm gonna say a sunrise at a waterfall.
Waterfall.
Oof.
Any specific one or just waterfall?
In general, I have like two I have in mind locally, but I know there's this other one that I saw a video of that me and my SO want to get to sometime this or next year. That is really, really pretty. So I think just with a waterfall view in general is what I'm going to go with.
All right.
Hey, Charlie, your turn.
Choice number two.
I've never been there, but I'm gonna pick the Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon. I've never been there either. It's on my bucket
I've
list.
never either.
Swag, have you been there?
No, I haven't been.
Four motherfuckers have never been to the Grand Canyon doing a show. All right, that's the way it goes.
It's really far away.
Mine's less about how good the view is and more the reason you're there. So I'm just going to say the back of your car. The back of your car watching a moonrise. You've usually had a lot of fun if that's what's going on. So the back of the car, whichever car it is, I don't really care as long as there's enough room.
Oh, I back when I had my Ford Escape, I got to show you my fuckboy setup in the back of the car. Sorry.
Oh
I had a Ford Bronco, and the back seat could fold down, and then you could roll the back window and open the little tire back of it. Ooh, baby.
Yeah,
anyway, Sundown Moon, you get the next two choices. Choice 2 and 3.
For the same topic, right?
Yep, same topic. We're just putting together your four top choices.
Yeah, one thing that comes to mind is actually this harbor in this neighborhood my grandparents used to live in Port Washington. And when my family would have like barbecues outside, and I was always seeing either just, the sunset or even just like there in the morning, if I drive down there, like if I'm staying in the area, like it's such a beautiful spot and it's hidden and secluded. And for me, that's been some of the best views I've ever seen for sunrise and sunsets, personally.
There you go.
Port Washington, yeah.
And, yeah, I got that. And then you have to now pick another one.
God damn it. What's another one? Florida.
Hey, Florida works.
Florida. I lived near Tampa, so that's always been pretty. I don't know. Like I haven't really. It's kind of lame. I haven't really traveled to many areas, so
it's not lame. Florida counts. It is the sunshine state for a reason. You are good. So, all right. My third pick. I mean, back of the car and Great Lakes kind of covered all my favorites. I'm gonna go. If you've never been, definitely check out. I'm gonna go with Yellowstone. If you guys have never been to Yellowstone, unlike the Grand Canyon, I have been in Yellowstone. And I
Okay.
see Rockies in the chat and some other, but Yellowstone has the mountains. You get these big, wide prairies, and I backpacked in Yellowstone, which is even better than doing the tourist car thing. And seeing the like sunrise and the dead quiet over the prairie, oh, it was amazing. So Yellowstone for me. HR, you're up.
Okay, another place I've never been. Joshua Tree.
Okay.
What?
I know where it is. I don't know. I've never been there either. That's California, right?
It is.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. No?
Yeah, it is California. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Giant boulders. There's giant boulders. I Googled. I Googled.
HR straight AI choosing the best places for
No, it's
sunset
Google. It's
and
not
moon.
AI. Down with AI.
Swag, you get your last two.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go generic. I'm gonna pick some island. We'll pick Hawaii. Sure, we'll pick Hawaii because I think that would be a cool sunset, just typical beach, fun, like really really nice.
You know what's also really nice? I know I'm just giving another answer here, but Swaggy, have you ever been to Mesquamaket Beach in Westerly?
Yes.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
I lived there, it was always so pretty.
I didn't want to say beaches because, like, honestly,
Yeah.
there's no, but that
It was
one
just-
in particular is very very nice. That one and Second Beach in Middletown is really nice too. But my last pick is gonna be something a little. I don't remember why, and the picture was probably AI, but there was this weird sunrise in Alaska that looked really really pretty because what would happen is the sun would like radiate off like the snow, and it would like it would like, I don't know, it would like bounce out and like prismize, so like it'd go from like the normal colors, but then the floor would be like galaxy colors. It was really really cute, so I'm gonna go with that, even though it was probably AI. So
There you go. All right, so we got the Alaska AI village, whatever we want to call it.
Alaska AI sunrise in the tundra.
Your last choice.
So somebody said this in the chat, so I'm gonna pick it. And it's Sage and Steve Resk's favorite place to go, Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh,
Okay.
Salem's overrated. That's because I live here, though. Like, I'm sure for visitors, it's amazing.
I've only
HR
been there
needed
once
some
in my
free
life.
shipping on her next order, so she's just going right into sucking up to Steve Resk. That's fine.
Yeah, I just bought 2 cards on the same day, so I have to pay shipping twice. So give me free shipping, Steve.
I'm going to put myself over and say what a world traveler I've been, but I have summited the 5 sacred Buddhist mountains in China. I've gone to all of them. And of those, and I watched the sunrise at each of them. And even though Huashan was my favorite mountain, the best sunrise was Mount Umeshan. So any of them are good, but Umeshan and Huashan, that's it. Give me the sacred Buddhist and Taoist mountains of China.
Bro, I feel like that was sneaky, boy. I like that. That was a good pick. Like,
hey, when you lived in China, you gotta flex it. You gotta flex it once in a while.
Oh, I forgot that you lived there.
All right. Sundown Moon, you have the final choice of either a sunset or a moonrise. That is amazing to see.
Oh. Oh my gosh. I feel boring because like I haven't really been to that many places. Like you guys been everywhere apparently.
Hey, HR was using Google. You do not feel boring. She has not been to any of those fucking places.
HR was cheating on
liar.
Yeah,
she used Google and went for free shipping. You do not have to feel bad at all.
Oh shit. Maybe Las Vegas when I was 14. Yeah, it was really pretty when I went there. But yeah,
Vegas is crazy when you leave the plane and you see like the little city and then there's just nothing fucking else. It's just like the strip, a little plot of buildings, and then everything else just desert. So
yeah,
Vegas
even just like seeing it from a plane was really pretty. I remember.
I had the option to go to Las Vegas, and my boss told me no.
Oh, well, fuck your boss. What?
Can we kick him in the balls?
It's my brother, so that's kind of gross.
Can we kick him in the balls?
All right, we will post these on the Big Picture site, and you guys can vote on who had the best Mount Rushmore. I'll quick run it through. Sundown, the namesake of the Mount Rushmore, had the ocean, which honestly, that is the answer.
Yeah.
True facts.
The harbor at Port Washington, Florida, and Vegas. I
Yeah.
had the Great Lakes, the back of any car, Yellowstone, and one of the sacred Taoist Buddhist peaks of China. HR had Isle Royale, kind of cheating on my Great Lakes one, but that's fine. Grand Canyon, Joshua Tree, Salem, Massachusetts, and Swag went with the Appalachian Mountains, any waterfall, Hawaii, and Alaska AI journey.
Mm-hmm.
Good work. It's fun to get back to a Mount Rushmore. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, I missed Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
honestly, I
Mount
wanted to do that one session, but last week. But God, that conversation went so long. Like I just wanted. I loved it. I wanted to go. I was energized and also wanted to go to bed at the same time. It was crazy. I was like, we can't do a Mount Rushmore tonight.
Well, my note sheet is done. We have covered everything. We have eclipsed the hour mark, which was the goal tonight. I don't know if anyone else has anything they want to add, or our guest has anything else. We kind of already gave her the floor. Is there anything that we want to shoot round table before we wrap this up today? And if anyone chat has any good raid targets, throw them up there in the chat.
Support your local wrestling. Stop gooning in public. I don't know.
What does that mean, Swaggy?
So when a person loves himself very, very much, they usually use their hand or a toy. And
Oh my God. That's like, that's gross.
HR, you asked.
You asked the
I
question.
guess I
just feel bad
did.
answering.
Don't say random stuff I don't understand.
I thought everyone knew what it was. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. This was a lot of fun though. Like wow.
I'm
Yeah,
Char.
I had a really good
I'm
time.
sheltered.
Well, you are now friend of the show, friend of the program, friend of the network.
Yay.
You are always welcome back. Just hit us up. Let us know.
Of course.
The show
Well,
is honestly in its infancy. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Mhm.
The format, is evolving. We haven't quite decided. We went more talk show last time. This time was a little bit back, kind of more to our roots, and we're figuring out as we go. I still think it's the most fun place to be on a Friday.
Absolutely.
Open your beverage of choice, hang out, talk some shit, laugh, and relate to everyone in our community about this game we all love.
Lose bets because I didn't say the N-word again, like
Not yet. We still have time.
2 weeks strong, baby. Let's go.
But that dickhead director of creative, Dave, but he is open to hearing your suggestions. So tell us what worked, tell us what didn't. We'll continue to kind of modify things as we go. So we want to be the show that you guys want us to be, and that's what we're going to keep striving for. Show. I got some other things coming up on Big Picture Premium. Ignite and Beatdown should both be starting in a 2-week window. I don't know exactly if it will be next week. We still got some backstage things we're figuring out. But by the end of the month, I do believe both of those shows will have launched. Exciting things. I think new ways to get into Super Shows programs. So stick around for that. Show of the Year Stat Card. Had a banger of an opener on Wednesday if you missed that one. But
beautiful.
Go back, tune in. That will continue to put out all your deck tech content. We also talked about the Captain Con runs of Sundown Moon and the various other events that happen. And if you really want to get tuned into the details of the game, that's definitely your place to go. And there's some programs on the SRG network too, which are also watchable sometimes.
Oh, wait. Padillo has a question.
Oh, God. It's about horse piss again.
It's not about horse piss. And hey, Faction Wars is going in. How is it competing in your first Faction War?
Oh, it was good. Sorry, I'm trying to remember it for a second. Yeah, it was a little overwhelming. I mean, like I said, it was a very stressful weekend before I even won the CAC. So I think it was a little stressful in the moment, but I felt relieved after the win. And of course, Norseman played well too. You know, it was I felt safe to play, but it was a little stressful at first. But I'm glad that I'm kind of past that now. You know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's still Super Show, still cards and dice. And I think your attitude of, hey, I'm going to show up, I'm going to have fun, deal with the pressure, but it's fun first, man, that you can't go wrong with that.
It's a winning strategy.
All right.
It's also my first Faction Wars, so I feel you, Miss Amanda, Sundown Moon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is my first.
Also, my first Faction Wars.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to find a raid target. If anybody wants to throw it up there, we usually do like either something wrestling related or something sumo related, it seems to be. So let's see if I can find something here.
Sumo related? Oh, wait, where did my messenger go?
Yeah, no one I follow is on, so I have nothing.
All right, we're gonna
do
Midnight Sumo.
Nancy? Oh, okay.
We're gonna send over to Midnight Sumo. Anything else on the sign off before we go? Anybody?
This community is amazing, and it's what makes the game great.
There you go.
That's
Continue
great.
to be a part of it. Like Swaggy said, support your indie local wrestling. Support the best Super Show streaming on the planet in Big Picture Premium. We're thinking about you, buddy. And then everybody else, catch us for the next show. All right.
Yep, and go watch your local wrestling. I think Dave already said that though.
Yeah. Thank you so much for.
I have a different raid for an option for a different.
It's too late now. We'll see you guys later.
Right,
Sundown Moon, thank you again.
Thanks.
HR is a bully. Why?
Wait, what?
Who said this?